Greetings and good morning, entrepreneurs and kingdompreneurs. This is Darrell Sheila, part of the KingCast Network. Just wanted to connect with you this morning. I hope you're ready to ignite your engines. You are in the right place and the right space. This morning, we are going to bring to you a dynamic interview from Michelle Harden, the brandmaster herself, along with an amazing guest this morning. So I have one announcement that I wanted to get out to you. We are starting Mentor Me on Monday, July 5th. We are starting the Mentor Me platform that's actually going to be coaching, developed, and strategically set up to help you actually focus on your mindset, having the proper motivation, and literally actually setting you up to monetize your digital content on a whole different platform. So we are excited to connect with you. I hope you sit back, relax, and enjoy the brandmaster, Miss Michelle Harden herself, and her dynamic guest that's going to be able to bless you this morning. Thanks so much.
Thank you so much, Darrell. Thank you so much for that awesome introduction and what we are about to do right here on Askthebrandmaster. Guys, good morning. Good morning. I hope you're doing phenomenal. You're getting ready for work. You're in the car, or wherever you may be. Or guess what? The privilege of technology, you will have an opportunity to watch this broadcast later. But I'm excited to launch the Ask the Brandmaster podcast. And I have a serious lineup for you on this week. And I promise to deliver something that's going to help motivate you, get you started, get you going, and help you get it done in this time of what you're doing for these last few days. Guys, can you remember, can you think that we have just a few more weeks and months left in this year? Isn't that crazy? Crazy amazing. Well, one of the things that I have been pondering on as an entrepreneur and kingdompreneur, I'm on Instagram and Facebook, but one of the things I've been pondering on is how can we elevate the message of featuring resilient entrepreneurs, kingdompreneurs, so that we can glean from their knowledge, we can glean from their experience, and we can glean from who they are. So I'm kicking it off with a dynamic person. He's a friend. He's been in this industry of preaching, pastoring for many years. Let me do this. I want to just read a little bit of his bio, so when he comes on the screen, you will really understand who he is. You will understand who he is and what he's bringing to this platform. So let me go ahead and introduce him. Dr. R. Timothy McNeil is the founding pastor of Community Fellowship Church in Windsor, Connecticut, right? He has planted 19 churches worldwide on 3 continents, the U.S., Africa, and Asia. Dr. Tim, preferably called Tim, is the board chairman of the Henry Glee Foundation, a nonprofit organization focusing on community and economic development initiatives, at-risk youth, mentoring, recidivism, advocacy, and re-entry, along with HIV and AIDS awareness, prevention, intervention, and education. Tim is also a communication strategist, guys. Tim's passion is the conference seminar setting. He has been a featured and he's gonna have to say this for us, InspiVation. He gonna kill me, speaker and panelist for plethora of churches, faith-based, and corporate conferences. As a former national panelist of the BET Black Entertainment Television Wrap It Up campaign and on air for several radio stations for his platform used to uplift, empower, and to inspire many people. More personally, we met Pastor Tim over 16 years ago. We came into our business and he did spiritual assessment to make sure our team had what we need spiritually, knowing our giftings and our talents. And he helped us to identify who we were and what we did, and to make sure we were in perfect alignment operating in our giftings. I want to introduce a new family member of the KingCast family, none other than Dr. Timothy McNeil. Dr. McNeil, are you there? Can you hear me? A-OK. Dr. Timothy, are you there? Can you hear me?
I'm here. I'm chasing you all over the place.
I know. This is how we do it. I'm so glad you're here. How are you doing this morning?
Doing well. I'm up on a Monday, not normal for guys like me. Mondays are the days of respite after weekends that we have. But I'm here. KingCast grinding to greatness and struggling to strength. So glad to be here.
Well, I gave them a little bit of your bio. Your bio is very loaded with experience, education, pastoring, and just so much that you've offered over a number of years. Your generational legacy pastors, from your grandfather, your father, I think your fourth generation. Give us like a little backdrop canvas of really who Dr. Timothy McNeil is.
Just a little bit. First of all, again, thank you for having me on. I really appreciate it. As far as me, both grandfathers were pastors. My dad was a pastor for 50 plus years. Both grandfathers were pastors for over 40 years. For me, just an East Texas homeboy, country boy down home with a little city-fied swag and can make it do what it do from, the west side to Wall Street or Park Avenue to the projects. And as far as, just growing up in the hood, hanging out on the south side of the town and getting in all kind of trouble and all kind of issues and having all kind of problems and having all kind of situations popping off over and through my life, and just really getting to a point to where, or not getting, but I've got to a point to where.
Dr. Tim, hold on one second. Is your Facebook muted? Is your where we are on the platform? Is it muted? I'm showing you muted.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, on the platform, I guess it wasn't. Because I'm trying to figure out. I told you got me running around doing all this stuff, man. I don't know. That's why I'm looking around. I feel like I'm on a spaceship.
I know. Come on. This is the new age of the technology. Yeah, you can unmute it so we can hear you on both platforms.
All right, so let me see. Am I unmuted? I don't know how to unmute. How do I?
So there you go. You did it. You did it. Yes, you did it.
All right, so I'm unmuted. All right. Okay, so no wonder I wasn't hearing myself on the feedback. So everybody's looking and they're thinking I'm doing all this, mute talking, and I was doing mute talking. But at the same time, we gotta make snap crackle pop and make it do what it do.
That's right.
Recap for those that are live. Again, just growing up in East Texas, both grandfathers, again, I'll just tell you, for those that listed on Facebook, both grandfathers were pastors. My dad was a pastor, 50 plus years, and really just homeboy from around the way, getting in all kind of trouble, having all kind of issues, growing up in the church, really learning how to be Osama bin Laden in the church, knowing how to do a whole lot of church stuff without really being churched out myself. I was a musician, singer, and things of that nature. And so, ultimately to kind of speed that up, to get past a childhood where not really growing up in an area where there's a lot of empowerment. East Texas, the area where I grew up in, there was some good people, some great people, but it was not a lot of power. There were certain people that were empowered, and there were certain people who weren't. I came from a single-family home, and like I said, kind of growing up on the south side, southeast side of the city, and in the hood, and mom worked 2-3 jobs trying to make it happen. Of course, it was Bishop Noah Jones who really kind of took me under his wings at a very early age, really exposed me to a lot of things that I had not seen as a fellow from a small town. Getting able, having the opportunity to go out into major metropolitan areas, being exposed to different things. That really is what caused me to have that light turn on. I don't know if you've seen the Mary J. Blige, not trying to promote her, but she has a great documentary where she's talking about how when Roy Ayers she would hear this song, my life. The sunshine. I really could connect with Mary J on that because I remember being a kid, being from the southeast side where there's not a lot of power. It was, you either have to fight, be funny, or something like that. And there really were a lot of people who either knew how to empower someone like me or wanted to empower someone like me. My cousin Derek Horn, who was a savant, he's a musician savant. We both grew up a couple of blocks away from each other. And we were just talking about how, man, if we had someone put their hand on us and keep their hand on us at that earlier age, how much farther would we be? But the truth of the matter is that I'm glad we did not have to solve this. And now in the fourth leg of my life's relay, I'm anchoring this thing and I'm planning to run it as fast as I can and impact as many people as possible.
Well, you're doing that, Dr. Tim. I was getting ready to say, if somebody had their hands on you, it'd be crazy who you would be today, because you're already a beast at who you are as far as being a master communicator, coming in as a strategist. And I know there's so many different adjectives that we could describe who you are and your giftings and what you do when you come into organizations, whether it's corporate America, whether it's the education system, or whether it's the actual church. You're multi-dimensional. And so I want you to really unpack how important it is for that model to be presented to us, for us not to, how important it is for us to extend ourselves beyond the church wall with the giftings of the kingdom that we have. I'll phrase it that way.
Yeah, that's a great question, and that's one of the things that I was hoping that you were going to hit on. Because, of course, we like to talk about praise the Lord Jesus, hallelujah. We like to talk about church and everything like that. And that's good, and that's fine, and that's part of it, because at the substratum, at the basis of who we are, we have to have a belief system. At the basis of who we are, we have to have a vertical connection if we're going to have horizontal impact. And so with that in mind, what's really important is that we do have that ground, that we do have the Spirit of God, that we do have that relationship with God, not higher power, not Allah, God. I want to be very clear about my particular spiritual conviction. And the way I see it, if everybody else can be proud about what they are, I'm as proud to be what I am as everybody else is. So don't knock them, so don't knock me.
Yes.
But anyway, here's the point. I mean, at the end of the day, it goes to what you're saying on how it is important. All of my academic friends, a lot of people, being in ministry for over 30 years, a lot of people, some people, oftentimes people ask me, hey, what seminary did you go to? I didn't go to one. Didn't want to go to one. Wasn't interested in going to one. What I was interested in doing was not being big in church, but being impactful in the kingdom. And what I understood was that there were high levels of dysfunctionality, high levels of disorganization, and high levels of discombobulation within the ecclesiastical order, especially in the African-American-led churches. And so I was very interested in learning about communications. I was very interested in learning about marketing promotions. I was very interested in learning about the business intelligence and the concept of what makes these things move. Now, what's amazing is that my impact and how I have reached out has actually, other people have actually gained even more from what I've done for them than I have myself, because oftentimes we're so busy putting it out and putting it into everybody else's hands. Man, you forget, wait a minute, at the house, thank God for my church family. Shout out to the Community Fellowship Church, Windsor, Connecticut, the best church on this side of the rapture. We're going into our fourth year anniversary. Really excited this year. Going into our fourth year anniversary after 1 year pandemic, after 3 years. But to what you were saying, it's so important, Michelle, to understand that our job, if we're going to be effective witnesses, look at what the Acts model is, and it goes right to that. Jesus says that after that, the Holy Spirit, the Holy Ghost will come upon you, you shall receive power. Not to speak in tongues, not to lay hands, not to slap Valvoline oil and chicken grease and everything all over people, not to run around churches, not to wear skirts down to your ankles and turn necks up to your ears. He says power to be witnesses.
Witnesses, wow.
The witness is not so much as it is in your word. The witness is in your work.
Wow.
And what we've not done, and one of the things that I wanted to avoid, I did not want to be that wordy saint, quote unquote. I didn't want to be that wordy Christian. I want you to see my witness based on my work. Wait a minute. Let's look at James. I'm not trying to preach, but I'm trying to bring it out. James says it like this. He says, somebody says that I'll show you my faith, or I'll say that I have faith. But then another one comes along and says, no, I'm not going to say anything about the faith I have. I'm going to show you the faith I have by the work that I put on it.
Yes, wow.
And so the witnesses that we are is not based upon how much word you have.
Yeah.
But how much work comes out of the word. Watch this. How much work comes out of you from the word that you say that's in you.
Wow.
And so now when you talk about expanding, you got to set me up. You know you do.
Oh, no,
now
keep
you talk
going.
about expanding. When you're talking about going beyond the walls of the church, etc., I never desired. It was never part of my academic design to pursue anything that was going to be theologically based, because I believe I have Levitical blood flowing through me. So that simply means to me that for me, whatever God has given me, whatever He has anointed me to do spiritually, as long as I work the ground that He's given me, and there is not any particular place the ground has to be worked, I have to work. Right. And as long as I walk down, people give me the anointing which I need, whether it be prophetic or be apostolic. People give me that anointing that I need. I have to get myself together.
Yeah.
I have to go and learn something before I say something. I have to go and see something before I do something. And again, oftentimes we get out of blocks very fast. What problem is we never make it to the finish line. Which is why I wrote Dysfunctional Functioning Organization, Transforming Theoretical Management into Practical Leadership. Because I'm watching people who are operating, but they're not functioning.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow.
You have a brand. The operation is good. It's like the Tiffany box. It's beautiful, but it's got cubic zirconia in it.
Wow.
And so when you talk about expanding out, to kind of button this up and bring it around, it's important for us to do it because when He says, according to that Acts model, you shall be witnesses. Look what He said. Jerusalem, Judea, Samaria, and the uttermost parts of the world.
Wow.
Right? That means that what we are witnessing to and what we are serving as witnesses of has to be seen beyond the courtroom. Watch this.
Right.
Eyewitnesses don't become witnesses when they get in the courtroom. The reason they're called in as a witness is because of what they've seen outside.
Right.
And when Jesus says, upon this rock I'll build my church. Have you ever seen a rock take form in a building?
Wow.
So therefore, we really believe we have the power that we say we have. We really believe that we're endowed with what we believe God has given us. Then really what winds up taking place is that the faith in which we say we have must be shown. The faith in which we dialogue about must be seen indeed. The faith in which we say we stand on that word of must be shown in the work of. And it's not based upon what's going on between Genesis and Revelation, between the Pentateuch, the Septuagint, the Midrash and McNeil and rabbinical teachings, between all of the Pauline and general epistles, or the Johns, the Synoptic Gospels, or the Gospel of John, or the Maccabean Revolt, or the Scythian Revolt, or dealing with the 400 silent years. In other words, I'm just trying to let everybody know in case they wonder if I really ever preach. Trust me, I can run it from Genesis to Revelation. But I want you to understand, that is my number one purpose.
Yeah.
But my reach, one thing that I believe, I have never, and I love the models of T.D. Jakes. I love the models of so many other pastors that I see that have moved beyond the pulpit, because if your witness is limited to those four walls, then you're going to be limited.
Okay.
And if God has gifted us with multiple talents and multiple gifts, I don't care if you're a rap artist, if you are an actress, an actor, Devin Franklin and Megan Good. A lot of people try to come down on him. Well, listen, if God gifts us with the giftings in which He does, as long as we have the basis understood that all things come from Him.
Yeah.
None of us have created anything. That's all we can do is invent and get from His creation and use that in which He's given us to do it. So communication is a huge thing. Whatever your gifting is, as long as God can get the glory out of it,
right.
it's all good.
So here's my question as I unpack what I heard you just say and just looking at the time that we're in too. So just coming through on the end, hopefully the end of this pandemic, COVID-19. The dysfunction of the church was known prior to that, so that we don't continue in the same dysfunction of just being within the four walls and not really allowing the ministry of Jesus to be perpetual in the world, so that they have an opportunity to know who He is, the great works that He's done, or that He's doing in our life. What are some of the suggestions that you have for the model church or the modern church that we're going into this new culture, but how do you just give us some tips or tools or strategies to not repeat the cycle?
Well, first of all, I think that's a good question. First of all, it starts with the decision of leadership. Mm-hmm. John C. Maxwell said it best. Everything rises and falls.
Yes, on leadership.
On the shoulders of leadership.
Yes.
And so it's going to take, even again, if I look at it from a biblical perspective, the oil flows where?
From the head down.
From the head down. Mm-hmm. And so therefore, if you're talking about making a move or a turn in the church, or if you're talking about making a shift in the church, then the leaders have to make a decision to do that. Mm-hmm. And some are simply, I talked about this yesterday, I was in the Dallas Fort there and I was preaching, and some people are unwilling to make that change because it's uncharted territory.
Yes.
It's unidentified. It's unknown. Mm-hmm. And because the end is not clearly seen, then it's amazing on how all of that theoretical faith that you've been preaching and teaching to everybody has, when you hit the lab of life, and now all of a sudden you have to make decisions.
Wow.
It starts there. Mm-hmm. Let me back up for a moment, and I'll come back forward. For years, I've had guys, preachers and pastors, because I've been doing this virtual thing,
yeah.
2005.
Yeah.
I've got the nerve to be teaching virtual Bible class, interactive. From my kitchen table. No set design or anything. I'm just sitting at my kitchen table because guess what? It's what the Lord told me to do.
Yeah.
Right? And so I'm here with DM Direct. Carl, all these guys.
Yes. Yeah, David and Maria, all of them. Yes.
You remember that, right?
Yes.
So we're talking about back in 04. 05, I've got the nerve to use this product that I'm pushing.
Yes.
And marketing. And I said, if we can send video voicemail, and if we can live stream, why not? So I started this back in 05. Remember those cameras that had the stem?
Yep. The little webcam, little small camera.
HD, what? That was straight up SD, but nonetheless, I was streaming in 05 to Japan, Asia, Africa, Europe. I didn't know. I didn't understand any of that. Girl, I was doing what Abram did. That's one of my favorite scriptures. Genesis chapter 12, verse 4, part 8. It says, so Abram depart.
He went.
My man didn't ask how to do it, where to go, what to do. My man just took off. That's how I did. So I just took off. And so for years, I kept between finishing school and going through all my relationships, marriage, ups and downs, ins and outs, and all that stuff. That, all that real stuff.
Life stuff.
Because you can't strip a naked man. You hear what I'm saying? I'll take my own clothes off. But nonetheless, this is what I'm trying to make. For years, I was always looking to be the trendsetter and not the trend follower. And when I say looking to be the trendsetter, not that I wanted to be, somebody, amazing or somebody great. It was always important to me to lead. I see my boy Rick from San Diego. Pastor Rick, what's up, man? God bless you all out there, man. Now that's another fellow you need to talk to. I'll talk to you about him later. You need to get Richard Wilford on here.
Okay.
But really, and he's another one of those guys too. But ultimately, the deal is that I never wanted to be in the box.
Mm-hmm.
So the boat was never comfortable for me.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Walking on the water was always comfortable for me because I enjoyed the intrigue of the sink.
Mm-hmm. You too.
Because I knew I could pull inspiration from the salvation.
Mm-hmm.
And while everybody else is watching, they're watching the analytics of my life.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I had somebody to catch the analytics of my life. They go up, they go down. They go up, they go down. My dad used to always get on me and say, man, a rolling stone gathers no moss. I had to tell him, homeboy, rocks are designed to go grab. It's supposed to be on the movie. So with that in mind, when you talk about today, and I said all that because I had guys looking, laughing. It was all good. I wasn't tripping because I was listening to his voice, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Fast forward at about 14 or 15 years. All those guys were looking, laughing, all that type of stuff that we're dealing with. Hey man, you're not a real pastor, you're not a real preacher, you're out here doing this. You know what I'm saying? You're out here doing all that. And some of y'all that are watching me right now, you know who you are. It's all good though, because success is the sweetest response. Not revenge. It's the sweetest response. And so what wound up happening, fast forwarding that and I'm getting to your question.
Mm-hmm.
What wound up happening was God started allowing things to shift.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And where I thought I was out here on this island alone, and I was for a minute, while I thought I was on this island alone, He started showing me, no, it's not an island, it's a continent.
Yes.
There are a whole lot of people that about to be on here. Mm-hmm. And I was working with the whole street, and I'll never forget Shepherd Johnson. Mm-hmm. I mean, before he fired me, so I'll say he fired me graciously. Rest in peace, Shepherd Johnson. He told me, he said, nobody knows you.
Wow.
And he shared with me on how all this Facebook preaching, all this Instagram and virtual stuff, that's nobody's doing it. You have to put something on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
What is going to take for the leaders and the church to do what you asked me about?
Yes.
Is what it took for me.
Mm.
And what that simply is this: fearlessness and faithfulness.
Wow. That's it.
If you want a strategy, I know I took the long way around.
That's it.
But I need you to understand that what has brought me even to the point now to where, there's recognition for whatever my contribution is. I remember when Bishop Jakes, they brought me in for the International Pastors and Leaders Conference. Back in, I think it was like 16, 17, something like that. And what was so funny is that guys that have known me their whole life.
Yes.
I mean, they didn't hate on me, but they didn't show me a whole lot of love. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
I do, firsthand.
When they see you on the marquee, now all of a sudden, phone starts ringing, email blowing up, text messages coming, right? And what you have to do is you have to still maintain a realistic balance.
Mm-hmm.
And never let anyone else, and this is for the pastors, this is still along with the question you asked. You cannot allow other people to determine your value.
Come on.
When you know your worth.
Yes.
Value is what the market says you cost. Worth is what I tell you I cost.
Yeah.
And so that's why I have no problem. You know me when it comes to this thing. I have absolutely no problem telling anybody anything. When it comes to dealing with me. And you already know the contracts and everything. You know how I am. I have no problem with that because here's the thing. I know what I'm worth.
Yeah.
I know what I'm worth. I know, and it's not about arrogance. It's not about confidence. But it's just like we talk about the anointing. Salvation is free.
Wow.
But that anointing costs. I know the tears I've cried. I know the heartbreak that I've had. I know the humiliation that I've had. I know the people that have come close, that have only come close to cut me. I know the people that have come in my circle only to try to close me out and shut me down. I know all that, and I'm not bitter about it.
Yeah.
Hey, but all the fellas that were talking about this whole virtual and all that stuff online, by the time they came to try to get the free information I was trying to give them years before, no. You moved from the freeway to the tollway. It ain't gonna cost you nothing to get off. But I'll be. Hold on.
Listen, you segued us to this next conversation, and I love it. Someone said in the comment on Instagram that you are the modern day Nicodemus.
Hey.
So, but let's talk about this new thing, and I think they're gonna chase you down even the more as we learn how to monetize our digital content. And so when we explain that is your knowledge, your intellectual information that you have learned along the way, the strategies, like you say, what it costs you to learn it, the process that it costs you to go through it. Now you have the digital space of the pandemic, and even probably a little bit before this, has afforded us this opportunity. Corporate has done it, entrepreneurship has done it in their models, but the kingdom is just now catching up to this model. How we can take information that we have, monetize it on a digital platform to make it available. And so I want you to talk about two things. What does that look like for this next pivot that we're going into, and then your partnership with King Cass?
Well, what it looks like is I'm going to be asking for a signal. I'm going to park there for just a moment.
That's why I love these conversations with you, because you say things and then you go ahead and you say what you mean.
I'm not going to ask you. I'm going to say you have to pay for this description.
Yes.
There's some ministry is free, but my services have a fee. And I tell you, because this is a free enterprise to live in America, it gets to tell you how much it costs.
You do. Yeah.
I do. Yeah. And guess what? If you don't want it, guess what you don't have to do? You don't have to pay for it.
Yeah.
But you won't get it. And so with that, my cousin is on here. Mitzi, that's another reason you need to get on here. Mitzi, let me tell you something. Look her up on Instagram. I'll tell you right now.
I will.
Listen, when it comes to this whole monetization and everything like that, if the wealth of the wicked is laid up for the just, then that must mean the wicked must have a lot of wealth.
Wow.
And the just is not supposed to be broke.
Come on.
So the truth of the matter is, what you cannot do, and Bishop Noel Jones told me this years ago, and I never got it. You can't make demand if you're not in demand. So what you have to do is you have to put yourself in a position to where your brand becomes a demand. And once you put yourself in that position to where your brand, and it's not because you're showing a whole lot of breast and butt. That ain't gonna go to the demand. You can have your own fans page all you want to, and you can do all that kind of stuff you want to. But at the end of the day, it's gonna come down to the fact of whether or not you truly have intellectual. You can't sell intellectual property if you don't have intellectual property.
Yeah.
How are you gonna look at monopoly? How are you gonna sell something you don't own? And there are a lot of people out here who are pseudo-intelligent. They are pseudo ambitious. They have empty ambitions where they're high on the theory of what they want to do, but they're low on the application and understanding, and they get out of the blocks fast, but they never cross the finish line. So how do we move this into a monetization? It simply becomes as easy as this. Have something that people can use. Have something that people need. Have something that's going to build people. Have something that's going to cause people to grow. And people will sow if they know you can help them grow. But I ain't asking, see, I don't try to mix kingdomology, with my terminology in corporate America. When I'm in the boardroom, I mean, praise the Lord, we'll open it up for prayer, but I'm getting down to the business. And don't start telling me how the Lord is, He has blessed me to know what I know. He has blessed me to do what I do. Listen, my mother told me years ago, she said, in her negotiation, number one, first of all, let me say this, you don't get what you deserve, you get what you negotiate.
Wow.
That's number one. But the other thing is, my mother told me years ago, she was negotiating with a life, she was a nurse. She's retired now. Retired, which is why I have to work. I got to pay for it. But she told me years ago that she walked into, she worked for a company called Government Enterprise. She had to fly around the country training other nurses and things. And she told them when they came to try to ask her to take another title without giving her the money. You know how they'll start giving them little. Y'all know how they'll promote you without profiting you. She told me something years ago. I never forget that. Had to be right there. Listen. She said, I had to tell them, son, you don't pay me for what I do. You pay me for what I know how to do.
Yes.
And that's to understand how to monetize whatever it is you're trying to monetize. Because even right now, and I'll tell you what I'm done. Even right now, if you throughout this pandemic have not figured out a second, third, or fourth month to where you can increase the revenue streams into your household, you are lazy, you are sorry, or you are diligent. That's it.
We gotta have you back on here. We gotta, I don't want you to strangle the people this morning, but you're giving us great stuff, great things. If people want to continue to follow you in what you're doing on the platform of KingCast, it's subscription based. They can go to kingcast.tv. They can sign up for your subscriptions, and they're going to get what? What are they going to get when they come on your network?
Listen, when you come on my network, you're going to get everything from, I'm going to talk about a plethora of things. And actually, my network, I can already tell you, my network, if you come to get my briefing and my teaching, that ain't going to be on the network. On this network is where I'm really unveiling a lot of the intellectual property.
Yes.
Everything from emotional intelligence to transformational mindset. I'm going to be unveiling everything from organization design and strategy, strategic thinking, everything from reentry assistance programs, nonprofit sustainability, nonprofit organizations, design, nonprofit organization, sustainability, nonprofit organization, joint ventures, and co-oping. Helping people understand the difference between MOA and MOE. Helping people understand even from the emotional intelligence, where in emotional intelligence, because I'm a certified life coach for emotional intelligence, where I talk about you have an event, and from that event you have thoughts, and from those thoughts you have feelings, and from those feelings you have behaviors, and from those behaviors you have consequences. But it's within those thoughts, feelings, behaviors, and consequences that you have a moment of choice.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to be talking about things that are on an elevated level of intellection, an elevated level of emotionality, an elevated level of corporate structure, an elevated level of communication, an elevated level of marketing that you will not get unless you pay for.
Yeah.
I'm looking over here because the lights are saying amen. $21.99 a month.
Mm-hmm.
And you get what you need.
Wow, that's phenomenal. And I know we're going to have some elevated.
Hold on. And pastors, don't try to bring me in for your leadership conference. Think you're going to pay me $200-$300 and you don't do all this.
Don't work. And
Matter of fact, Screencast and RTM Network, the whole purpose of that is this. To show pastors, guess what? I don't have to run 35 miles and travel all over the country and take up second and third and fourth offerings, passing the buck in the envelope. I know I'm pissing people off, but that's all good.
I'm glad you said
hey, look here, I don't know what I do. I don't have to go do all that.
Come on.
I use what God has given me. I make sure the soil that the seed in which you planted in me is good so that it can come back 30, 60, even 100-fold.
Jesus.
And people not, listen, if you call it arrogant and if you call it confidence, it's not because it is, it's because you're weak.
So I would say if you find yourself and you have been in a struggle of being one of those who have been the L word, just you checked out of life, during pandemic, you thought it was your time to really go on a sabbatical or to rest. I said lazy.
Yeah, so you said L word. You got to keep your ears around. With blank stuff, you don't know what's out there. You got to be free. You need Brandon to help you.
What's the L word? Okay, tell me later.
It had to do with pride now.
Oh, okay. Not that L word. Lazy. Let me say lazy.
Y'all don't know nothing about these things.
I be trying to stay in. But no, that's you right. Amen. Yeah, they saying amen. He's tried to keep me up on the game. He's late on that one, I think. But anyway, we definitely don't want to be lazy, guys. We want to be vigorous about what our assignment is in the earth. And so you want to go to kingcast.tv, sign up for RTM Network. You will see Dr. Tim's information become available. He'll have just the basic package that you can come in at $21, and then we will elevate a master program for some of the people who want to take a deeper dive with him. That will be a little tier higher. So let's get that started, get you positioned there so you can start.
It's a basic package, but it's not a basic product.
Exactly. You're going to get what you need. Yeah.
Just because I like to change it up.
I want Dr. Tim, I want you to stand by. I'm gonna do a couple of commercials, then we're coming back with your closing words, and then we're gonna be out of here. So stand by 1 second. Guys, this has been absolutely phenomenal. You're still watching us here with Dr. Tim. He has on his shades on Instagram. So guys, thank you so much for joining us. We want you to continue to follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Askthebrandmaster. We're launching a virtual meetup. Okay, this meetup is for us to network, collaborate, and to help you execute, help you have accountability for execution. It actually starts next Monday, July the 5th. It's going to be phenomenal. Monday at 6 p.m. in the afternoon. What you're going to get, you'll get a digital copy of my book called Whatever You Do, Brand You, How to Create Your Ideas, Identify the Game Plan, and Execute Your Plan. Many of us have great ideas, but guess what? We have not executed them because, number one, out of fear, finances are the last one, we just don't know how to do it. So I want to make sure that you connect with us, and you can definitely join us right there at Askthebrandmaster.com. We're going to have this community. It's going to be phenomenal, and it's going to help you to prepare to monetize your digital content. I know some people are not actually ready to come into the platform because you don't really know what your idea is, or you don't know how to put it together, or you haven't really executed it yet. So you're going to come here first to get what you need in order to join the KingCast platform. So we're so excited about this new product that's coming out. I want you guys to join me. I'm on a 30-day run with doing my lives every single morning right here on this platform. So tell somebody, connect with us. It's been exciting. It's been great this morning. Whenever you watch, whether you're watching live or later, thank you for being here, and thank you for being a part of my podcast. Now I'm going to bring my guest back, Dr. Timothy McNeil. He has the new RTM Network on KingCast. You can go and find his subscription-based platform by going to kingcast.tv. Go to kingcast.tv. You want to be there. You want to be with us, because this is the new era. This is where we're going. And I love what he said before I bring him back. He said this will help you understand that those conferences that you had to get on the plane, pay money, or they had to pay money, and you had to travel, you're tired. Then you get there, you unpack your clothes. Then you got to go do a conference and wait for the people in the audience, get back in the hotel, go to sleep, get back on the plane, go back to your place, and do it all over again. It's going to take all the hustle and bustle. Just make your content available on digital platform right here on KingCast. Y'all will see.
Yep.
Yep. So last closing words, remarks from my friend, my guest, Dr. Timothy McNeil. Go ahead.
Hey, again, Michelle, I just want to thank you for the time that we had a chance here. I mean, again, like I said, I'm looking at so many different instruments, because you got me all over.
I know.
I thought I was pretty cool with this technology stuff before you had me doing all the other stuff. But right quickly, I think I do want to say this, especially for pastors, and not just, especially King Gavin, because it is ultimately about the kingdom. I do get that. But pastors, you have to be able to do something other than just preach.
That's good.
Jesus even did more than just preach. Paul, all the greatest leaders knew how to do something other than hoop and holler, right? They knew how to expand their brand and broaden their rights. RTM Network, one of the things that I think is this, kind of like what I alluded to earlier, where the wear and tear, and I guess, and maybe it's just me, but jumping on planes, man, having to go, checking the hotel, different climate, different zones, different time zones, time away from the family, all of that is based on the body. I thought this was a great idea, a great opportunity for me to be able to really share on the broadest of platform. Anything that I can develop, and it gives me more time to develop. It gives me more time to create. It gives me more opportunity where I'm at home, or I'm in the comfort of my, my own home and my own place, to where I can bring more information. RTM Network is going to be that network where hopefully you're going to be inspired and motivated. InspiVation.
InspiVation.
You're going to receive inspiration and motivation. Inspiration is obviously that intrinsic spiritual part, that vertical part, and the motivation is the horizontal part. See that?
Inspiration.
RTM, there's a reason that the logo looks like. The cross is in the middle. Timothy is my middle name. But the cross is in the middle, right? And the ministry is real ministry. So, nonetheless, here's the point I'm trying to make, and what I want to share. Leaders have to understand that it is traditional, situational, transactional, or transformation. And the only leaders that are going to make it around this curve successfully and to be able to really see the greatest harvest and manifestation of God's capacity in their lives are going to be the ones that are transformation. Yeah. What are the two dynamics that I shared with you earlier today? There are two things you got to have: fearlessness
and faithfulness.
So make sure you're joining us. We're looking forward to uploading just a plethora and total content that you will only get on KingCast.tv and the RTM Network. And we hope that you'll subscribe today. And listen, be very clear. This is about generating money. But it's also about generating inspiration, motivation, knowledge, education, that if you take it, you can go make money.
Yes.
Okay?
Absolutely.
So let's be real clear about the business side of this. I'm not saying so run around about 7 times and you'll get me to the face.
Come on.
I'm not on here talking about I need 9 people to give $26 right now because of no. I'm saying if you want this, come get this, but you got to pay for it. If all this other stuff out here in the world that people are paying for, OnlyFans pages, and all these other little, these little cycle pages out here, people pay for that stuff. And I'm not even, one of my boys, Larry Reed, one is all get out. That dude is hilarious. But I'm just always amazed when I see Larry has thousands of pages. It cracks me up.
He sure does.
Country is a serve him. But I do not knock his hustle.
Yeah.
Because he's learned how to monetize.
Yes.
You too. And stop being so afraid that you're afraid to be successful. I'm done.
On that note, we're out. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Pastor Tim, stay backstage just for a moment, and we'll be right back tomorrow morning. Now that was phenomenal. Guys, thank you so much for being here again with us. To our Instagram family, thank you for coming and stopping by with us this morning. To our Facebook family, thank you also for being here. Share this message. And remember, guys, you can do whatever you put your mind to. You just got to put in the work to get it done. All right? God bless. We'll see you soon.